Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
How do we start this one?
Who are you?
I'm Fred Mason.
And I'm Cara Mason, and together we are
the Avon couple. Firstly, I'd like to say welcome back, Mrs. M.
I'm back!
Oh dear, see what I mean? See, last week was nice and quiet, wasn't it? It was a nice, easy podcast if you watched it. Because it was just me.
Back.
Yeah. Karen's back from her incentive trip from
Avon to South Africa.
South Africa, flipping it.
And what a trip it was. Unbelievable.
I'm going to shut up because I want to hear all about it as well.
Unbelievable. My phone's going off in the background.
Don't worry about
so
your
if you
phone.
hear an alien noise, you know where it is. So, what did we do? Well, this is our full itinerary of what we was doing and how they put these trips together. With a fantastic company called Top Banana.
It sounds brilliant. Top Banana.
Yep, exactly. Top Banana. It is just amazing. So anybody who's thinking about going on going for the incentive this year to Barbados, really think about it, because it's never. I say it's never the place, although having said that, South Africa, I wanted to go. It was the place for this, for me. But it's also the fact that there's about 80 of you that go along that are Avon reps that do Hall of Fame retail and also sales leaders. So the interaction and the learning and the things that you learn from each other is absolutely amazing. It is really, really good.
Well, I think there's a bit of a clue in the name of the business we're in.
What, Avon?
No, network marketing.
Absolutely.
Your network. You go there, and we've been on some trips where we've gone, well, yeah, it's really nice of them to take us away, and then we've come back absolutely buzzed up, going, well, I didn't know that, and I learnt this from this person, I learnt that from that person, and we've been in the business for. Well, it combined about 50 years between us.
Absolutely, yeah.
And you're always going to learn something.
Definitely you're going to learn something, so...
But tell the audience first, Karen, you didn't want to go, did you?
No. I did because I wanted to go, and it was an incentive I wanted to go to. But here's the thing. When you're going for something, make sure that you read everything about it.
Yeah, read all the little bits of small print.
Read all about... Oh,
now, that's me back in the day when I used to look for newspapers.
Oh, the newspaper stands. Okay, so... we got it wrong.
Yeah.
We thought it was both of us going. It wasn't. It was just one. And for those of you that know me, I do suffer with panic attacks and anxiety. And I think... we had a family situation, I think, which triggered it for me, and then COVID absolutely made it 10 times worse. So for me to go without my right hand man, this
the other half
of the Avon couple was a big stretch of my comfort zone. And a lot of the things I did was stretching my comfort zone. So I wasn't going to go. And I said to Fred, I know it's a trip of a lifetime. I know it's somewhere I really wanted to see and really wanted to go, because it was a safari to go and see animals. And I love, that going back to nature. Nature.
Careful what you say.
Yeah, I was. I realised that as I said it. But yeah, to go back to to see animals in their natural environment, and to be up close and personal with them is just like unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
Well, I saw so many Facebook photos and photos of you guys all enjoying yourselves.
Yeah.
I wish I could have been there, but you deserved it because you worked really hard at getting there, and I think it's a just desert. When you get things, when you're recognised for doing what you do good and what you do best, it's an accolade.
Yes. Absolutely.
and to spend it with a lot of people from the Achievers group.
Yes.
And before you do anything else, I'd like to have a big shout out just to Vicky Holston and to Nicola McLeod for looking after you, and to Rhiann and Tony who looked after you while you were there and kept going, and Tracy Powers. Thank you for giving her a lift up, Tracy.
Oh yeah, in the Jeep. I was telling you
when Karen says it's up close and personal, Tracy, I hope you washed your hands. That's all I can say.
Stop it. She was the Jeeps. I thought the Jeeps would be like a cage, so that you wasn't open, you know, like with your windows down and things like that. But it was an open Jeep, and they had 3 levels in the back, and I was with Karen and Dawn, who's part of our team, and that was nice.
That was brilliant to have team members
there. But I couldn't get up, so Tracy come behind me, and I thought she was just going to sort of like help me up, but she just literally got hands on bum and pushed. So
Get in
thank
there.
you. And it you know, that sort of stuff. Our motto is laugh, love, and lipstick.
Yeah.
Because a little bit of a little bit of those goes a long way, doesn't it? It makes a happy day.
Yeah.
The laughs that we had, you know. And as Tracy said, I said I'd look after you and help you out.
Get up there, girl. That's it.
So when we arrived in this the lodge, it was the Tree Lodge, the Ivory Tree Game Lodge.
We'll talk about these in a minute.
And the Ivory Tree Game Lodge was celebrity service at its best.
Oh, fantastic.
You know, the little huts that we had were fantastic. So, imagine the scene, right? We get there, we check in. We're then given our range hats. So we had our little range hats, look.
They're brilliant, aren't
From
they?
Avon, look. Aren't they good? And you can have them pinned up as well. So we had those. And we also was given a bum bag. So we had these as mementos, right? And I think that's just amazing. So we had those, and we then was assigned to our huts. So me and Christine, both with dodgy knees, got a golfing buggy, and they have golf buggies to take you around. So we got on the back of these golf buggies, dropped off at our hut, and that, and unpacked as much as you can. I mean, I only unpacked all the jungle stuff that I had, and we started looking around, as you do. Oh, this is nice. Oh, look, we've got a balcony that we can look over the safari area. And you knew it was the safari area because they have to fence it off so that the animals don't come in. And then we looked at the bath.
I know what she's going to say.
We looked at the bath, right? We went to this, what we thought was the bathrooms and that. Yep, toilets there, that's great, we know where that is. This great big sort of bowl of a bath that took up most of the bathroom. 2 sinks, that's fine, yep. Do you want that one? We'll have that one, and you know, and that. And then we're looking around and we're thinking, where's the shower? There's no shower. So Christine went on to reception and said, look, you know, we both got dodgy knees, there's no way we can get in and out of the bath. Could you tell us where the shower, you know, could we change to a room that has a shower? And they said, no ma'am, the shower is there. If you go to what looks like the back door. We're like, what? The back door? Anyway, we opened the back door. It's an outside shower.
This is brilliant.
An outside shower that has no roof. There's trees all around you, you know, and literally it is outside.
That's fantastic, isn't it?
What,
it really is.
What an absolute treat. I'd never done that before.
Oh, I bet.
Having outside showers was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I bet it was brilliant.
And you can listen as you're showering, listen to the birds singing. It's just brilliant. So this is our itinerary.
You've got some photos of that, haven't you? So I'm going to try and get those up on the website this week.
I'm going to do a collage in a video that we can get up there as well.
Yeah, we'll try and get all of that done.
Yeah, so
I know we keep saying we're going to try and do it. We've got so much going on.
It's just,
it's brilliant.
It's just manic. So, so then we went to our first drive in the afternoon. That's where Tracy helped me out. And then it's casual for the evening. Beautiful, beautiful food, stunning scenery, just amazing. Anyway, so then it was like, yep, great, we're going to do, a white evening. Everybody was dressed in white. We went out. I'm trying to think where we went.
You do realise the podcast is only about half an hour.
Shut up. And, anyway, so we went for a white night, and that was a barbecue area, and it was just brilliant. So, a few glasses of wine, lovely food and that. And then we looked at the itinerary. 4:30 in the morning wake up call. And I'm like, what? 4:30? So the early morning drive was 5:30. 5:30 in the morning, because that's when all of the animals wake up, and they're all on the move, and they're all looking for their exercise, their walks,
breakfast.
their walks around, and with the lions, and it would have been breakfast. So that's how natural the game park is. They don't feed the animals, they just let them be in their natural environment, do their natural thing. So we had 5, was it 5? 4 game drives.
That's
where
brilliant.
we went out to see the animals.
That is just, where would you do that?
Oh, it was just absolutely stunning. We saw zebras, giraffes, hippos, rhinos, a whole family of rhinos, mum, dad and little baby. And we were going down one of the trails and we couldn't move. The whole, we had to stop because they were sitting in the road, and in that environment they have priority. So you just sit there and watch them. And then when they decided they'd had enough of sitting in the road, they got up and walked off, then we carried on. It's really weird.
Yeah.
So after day 3 in the afternoon, we packed up and we had the short flight to Cape Town.
I can't believe that you got another flight to go somewhere else in the country.
So we hopped on the flight from Johannesburg to Cape Town. And then we went to the Radisson Red in Cape Town.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't like red, don't go to the Radisson Red. It's in the name, isn't it?
There is a bit of a clue there, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. They do have a Radisson Blue. If you don't like red, probably the blue one is best for you. But the walls were like, weren't they?
Well, the pictures you showed me, and it was just. I would have loved it because I like all that. I think
it was red.
Brilliant, yeah.
I mean, literally red. So, and that was really nice. And a lovely walk-in shower, which set off for those.
Hold on. Was the walk-in shower outside?
No, it was inside.
It was inside. Okay.
This was inside, and they had a lovely pattern on the wall with one extra tile, which every time I looked at it made me smile. So I'll show you a picture of that. And then, so we went there, and then in the morning, the next day, day 4, where are we going? Tabletop. No, sorry. Table Mountain.
Table Mountain.
Now, it's not Tabletop Mountain, it's Table Mountain that looks like a tabletop, which is why people get confused.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was Tabletop Mountain, it's not. Now, again, stretching my comfort zone. Anybody that knows me, I don't like heights. So to actually go on a Table Mountain, which is huge, very, very far up, on a cable car that rotates. So you've got a round cable car, and they say as soon as they start coming out, please don't touch the sides because the bottom rotates, so that you can see
All the way
as you're
around.
going out.
That's unreal.
360 degree view of Cape Town and going up to the Table Mountain.
That's fantastic.
And then when you got off, somebody in front of me was a bit heavy-footed and pushed the cable car as he went to get off, and it started to gap. Well, you know that vision of the boat when you try and get onto the shore and it starts splitting. I imagine me doing the splits trying to get back on. But it was really, really lovely to see the Table Mountain, because when some people had gone to South Africa about 15 years ago, they did a trip to Avon did a trip. They couldn't go up there because once the mist comes down, they stop everything because it's too dangerous. So we went up there in the afternoon. The mist came, and nobody could go on for the rest of the time we were there.
Wow.
Because of the mist. So how fortunate is that timing?
Yeah, timing-wise, yeah,
just
brilliant.
to get it totally right. And then, little foods and restaurants and shopping, and these are all of the collection of the menus. They don't do things by half.
I know you can't see these guys, but we will be putting a collage together to show you on the
to do
on the website.
Spiced with your name on it and all the different foods. Bel Paja, which was a grill and seafood restaurant. Absolutely amazing. So I've got all of these because these are all like little mementos.
They're a reminder of where you've been and what you've done.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
but one thing I noticed with South African food and the food that you have, it's picky food. So they don't just say, here's your starter, here's your main course. It's like, here's your starters. So they have different, and you can pick what you want. Here's your main course, which is picky bits. And I actually liked that because you didn't feel,
Well, it wasn't a plate full of food. A plate full of food that you had to eat.
Exactly,
you
because
picked what you wanted.
Exactly, and you didn't mind if you didn't, if you ate what you wanted, and that's it. When you was full, you was full. That's, it was just amazing how they looked after you.
Yeah. So, I know I didn't go.
Yes.
And I know you enjoyed it. And I enjoyed it because I know you enjoyed it. But if there's someone watching this now and they go, yeah, but you're special because you're doing this and you're doing that, what would you say to them?
No, we're not special. We had a plan, we stuck to it, and we worked to it. And anybody can do that.
That's what I was getting at.
Anybody can do that. It's not special. We weren't selected. We earned it, and that's the thing. If you want to go to somewhere like this, so Avon's got this the trip to Barbados next year. You can start now and be on that plane.
Absolutely.
Because if we can do it, then we know how to do it. We can show you how to do it, and then it's up to you. Do you want to do it or don't you?
Exactly.
And I think that's the nicest thing about it.
Well, I think the thing with Avon, since we've been part of Avon, I mean, we've told you this before, we have been on numerous incentives. We call them holidays because they are. They look at what Karen's been on. Look at where she's been. Some of these things would cost an absolute fortune for you to plan and go and do it yourself.
Yeah.
If you want to work hard, we love travelling. I never used to, but I do. I love travelling. Karen loves travelling. If you like to go and see the world, working in a network marketing environment with incentives like this
allows you to see the world.
Yeah, all you've got to do is put the effort in. You don't get anything in this world for saying, I'm going to sit on my backside and do nothing. If you say, well, that's what I need to do, we've done a lot of these incentives. We know how you can achieve them.
Yeah.
Why not pick our brains, come and see us, join our team and say, I want to go to Barbados.
Yeah.
We will put a plan together with you to get you there. We want to go, so we're putting our plans together to get there anyway. We know what we need to do to achieve it. Because while Karen was away, she interrogated a few people to find out what we need to do.
You will tell me. No, it wasn't. it was, how do you do this? I noticed that, that your team is really growing. How do you do that? How did you do your retail? What sort of retail did you do? It's all about exchanging ideas, exchanging views, exchanging what works.
It's not as if you've got to do it by tomorrow. You've got a whole year.
Yes.
But there were people on this trip in South Africa who've already qualified to go
to Barbados.
So how cool is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they work really hard. They work their business as a real business at 24/7.
Yeah.
We don't. We work it part-time and we can still get onto these incentives. So it is available to absolutely everybody. It's available to people who have not even joined yet.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to go to Barbados, join now and you can still go.
Absolutely.
You just put the effort in. I think that's what it is. Sometimes people think, oh, well, it's not for me. And it's not that it's not for them. It's I don't want to put the effort in.
Yeah. Or they look at people and go, well, yeah, they're lucky.
Yeah.
Or, oh, yeah, well, they've been doing it for 20 odd years. They know what they're doing.
Not,
yes, we do.
Yeah,
but
it's not lucky.
It's not hard work to do it. It's doing it.
Exactly. So that's all our holidays now this year, isn't it? No. In September, we're off to Rio with our fantastic mentors, Howard and Jane, and that's another incentive that we qualified for, and that's going to be amazing, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean Brazil. Never been there.
No, I like the nuts.
Yeah.
I do like the Brazil nuts.
There is something I wanted to ask, and I do feel sorry for you guys listening to the podcast because you can't see this. But Karen bought me a couple of hats while she was out in South Africa. One's from the Ivy Tree Game Lodge, which is a nice hat. Beautiful hat. Really well made.
Yeah.
And she also bought me one from Table Mountain, not Tabletop Mountain.
Yeah.
Table Mountain. So guys, I'm going to put them on and I want you to go into our website or go onto our Facebook group and tell me which one I should wear. Okay?
Which one's the best, or which one?
That's Table Mountain one. Absolutely feels beautiful. It's really good quality made, and I wouldn't mind wearing it. Oh look, she left a price on that one. That's brilliant. Ha ha! Gotcha. So that's the Table Mountain one.
Yeah.
And this is the one that I actually like the feel of.
Yeah.
Which is the Lodge one. So pop onto our website. Pop over to the Avon couple on Facebook and tell me which one you think.
So just type in table or tree.
Yep, and we'll know what you mean.
Yeah, put a comment on there.
I am going to nick this as well.
What? I
am going to nick this one probably for my marshalling because I like this one.
Or fishing.
Yeah, or fishing, especially fishing because the covers me old part of my neck and my big ears as well. So that's all sorted. So. Sorry, Cameron. They're going.
Okay. I'll just keep the bum bag then.
No, I'm going to use the bum bag for when I go out to see me customers so they can all see that and they're going to go, oh, where'd you get that one from?
Yeah, so it was a fantastic time. And I think showing you some of the videos and the photographs that we've got, we'll put a collage together as a special YouTube one with explanations or little words and sentences on them so that you can see that. I don't think it really does do the week I've had justice.
Photographs are great for memories because they invoke that memory in you and then you can feel where you were. But to be there,
absolutely. And I just want to say on the last night, which was the gala dinner night at Spice, we were taught how to do the bongo drums.
I've seen the
that
video.
Was lovely. And then a lady come round and she painted our face with flowers and that was really lovely. But can I just mention, a huge shout out to Tony Jones. Tony Jones just showed me that dad dancing has not died, and he was just brilliant watching him on the dance floor. So thank you, Tony, for giving me so many belly laughs during that evening. It was absolutely fantastic.
Right, well guys, we've spoke about that incentive. There's lots of other incentives. We're going to be putting incentives together for our own team.
Yeah, there's a good one in my head.
Yeah, it's no good on your head. Let's get it on paper. We've got a day today where we're doing a lot of business planning for the future. But guys, if you want to do something with your life and you don't want to sit back and just go, they're lucky, come and join us at www.jointheavoncouple.co.uk.
It takes 2 minutes to join.
2 minutes to join.
2 minutes to join, and once you join the team, because it's now automatic, we'll give you a phone call to welcome you to the team, me and Fred, or one of us.
Whatever.
And then we'll say to you, what do you want to achieve? What's your aim for joining Avon? And that's where you can say, well, you want to go to Barbados, or washing machine's broken, I need a new washing machine, or I just want to have an extra that extra side hustle, that income, so that I can have good holidays next year with my family.
And join us in Barbados.
Yeah.
Why not?
It's all there for you. If we can do it, we're not special.
No.
We're not special as such, but we know how to do it. We've done it. We've been there. We got the hats rather than the t-shirts.
Yeah.
But please come and join us, because we can show you how to do it.
I don't think there's any more we can say, really.
No.
All I can say is I'm glad that she's back. Missed her while she was away, but hey ho, while she was away I got a lot done.
Oh, I've got to have a huge shout out as well. Thank you, Christine, because we were both apprehensive about sharing in the lodge, and that you are an amazing lady, made me feel so comfortable, and yeah, it was just absolutely fantastic. I really got to know you, and it was a lovely experience. So yeah, we are going to keep in touch.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
That is what it's all about, building relationships within the Avon community.
Yeah.
And helping each other.
Yeah.
We do not, like in some businesses where you go, oh, that department, I don't help them, let them get on with it. It's not like that in Avon.
Yeah.
We are an Avon family.
Yeah.
And we are prepared, Karen and I are prepared to help anybody.
Yeah.
And we found that in our Achievers group, virtually everybody, some people naturally are hermits.
A closed book.
Yeah, a closed book. We're not. We're an open book. We'll tell you what we earn. We'll tell you how we earn it. We'll tell you where we go. We'll tell you what we do. We'll help you plan things. You don't have to be in our team, but it would be nice if you were.
Yes.
That's all I can say.
Yeah. And if you want to see some of the products, the latest products that are on our shop, pop along to the avoncouple.online. There's special offers and great gifts. I'm not sure when it's probably all gone now, but yeah, pop along. It's all right.
Well, she's still a little bit jet lagged.
Still a little bit jet lagged, sleeping.
And that was the other thing.
Sleeping overnight.
Cameron was due to fly back into Heathrow Airport a couple of days after that fire. I don't know whether you've seen it on social media.
It was a day after, wasn't it?
Was it day after, whatever. And we were all panicking about where were they going to fly into, were they going to be sent off somewhere else. But fair play to all the people down at Heathrow Airport. They managed to get it sorted. And it was on time.
Absolutely. And Top Banana as well.
Oh, fantastic people.
Who had a contingency plan for if we didn't. We all knew it, what we was doing, and how we were, going to achieve it. And yeah, they kept us informed 100%. What a fantastic company. you know, that does like corporate journeys and
but
incentives.
the same to the Avon team that put it all together.
Absolutely,
You know,
absolutely.
Thank you for looking after my lovely wife. That's all I can say, guys.
And now I'm back. Yeah.
No. Oh. No. We're just going to start cracking on again now.
I'm now back with loads of washing.
Yeah, I had the place tidy. I had the place thinking, no, not anymore. I've only been back 24 hours.
Yeah.
Never mind. Right, guys, that's us. That's me, Fred Mason.
And me, Karen Mason.
And together we are
the Avon couple with lots of love,
and lipstick.